This is 100 tons of food. That's how much you'll eat before you die. Think about everything you ate today. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, that random snack at 11 p.m. Now multiply that by 365. Then by 80 years. 40 tons of solid food. Add liquids and it's closer to 100. That's 16 elephants passing through your body. All of it adds up to about 65 million kilocalories, the same energy as the gasoline in 160 full car tanks. We're going to break it all down, category by category, and pile it up so you can see it. Let's start with liquids. The first thing you ever consumed was milk. A baby drinks about 400 litres in its first 2 years. Next is water. You drink about 1.5 litres a day without thinking about it. Over 80 years, that's 40,000 litres. But water isn't what most people are addicted to. Coffee is. About 1.5 cups a day for the average person, which adds up to around 40,000 cups in a lifetime. That's enough to fill nearly 70 oil barrels. No wonder you can't sleep. Back to milk. After those baby years, between cereal, cooking, and just drinking it straight, you'll go through about 8,000 litres. That's about as much milk as one cow makes in just a year. When it comes to sugary drinks, the average person goes through about 5,000 litres over a lifetime, from soda and juice combined. That's about 30 full bathtubs. And alcohol, around 4,000 litres over your drinking years. Mostly beer, some wine, some spirits. Add it all up: water, coffee, milk, soda, juice, alcohol, and you're looking at about 60,000 litres. Enough to fill 2 tanker trailers. Now let's get to the solid stuff, starting with meat. This is the one that makes people uncomfortable. About 80 to 100 kilos of meat per year. Over 80 years, that's 7,000 kilograms. 7 tons. The weight of an elephant. But forget the weight. The number that actually gets you is the animal count. Around 7,000 animals in one lifetime. Most of those are chickens. About 2,400 of them, roughly 30 a year. For context, in India, the average person eats less than 2.5 kilos of chicken a year. In the US, it's over 53. Cows are the opposite. You only eat about 11 in your whole life. Over 2,000 kilograms of beef. Argentina and the US eat the most beef per capita. Argentinians used to eat around 58 kilograms per year, but that dropped to 45 kilograms, largely due to economic crisis. That's still about 7 times the global average. Pigs, around 27. Bacon, ham, pork chops, sausages. Pork shows up everywhere. China alone eats about 55 million tons of it per year. That's half the world's entire supply. Then fish. This is where the count explodes. Around 4,500 fish and shellfish. In Japan, the average person eats over 50 kilos of seafood a year, more than double the global average. Of course, vegetarians and vegans? That number drops to 0. That's the animal side. Now let's talk about where a lot of this meat actually ends up. Fast food. The average person grabs fast food 1 to 3 times a week. Doesn't feel like much, but over a lifetime, those quick stops pile up. Start with burgers. About 3 a week in the US, which works out to around 12,000 in a lifetime. In France, it's about 14 burgers a year, roughly 1,100 over a lifetime. A tenth of the American count. Fries come with most of those, about 13 kilos a year, which means a full ton of fried potatoes over your life. Pizza. Americans eat around 6,000 slices in a lifetime. Lay them flat and they'd cover a tennis court. Italians eat about 2,500 slices. The country that invented pizza doesn't even eat the most of it. Hot dogs. Norway does about 100 a year, 8,000 over a lifetime. They're the real hot dog country. Add it all up, about 12,000 fast food meals over a lifetime. Food that was designed to be eaten fast, taste good, and keep you coming back. And it works. We do come back, 12,000 times. But fast food is just one part of what you eat every day. What about the basics? Bread, eggs, rice, the stuff that's always in your kitchen. Nobody brags about eating bread, but you'll go through about 4,000 loaves in your lifetime, 2,000 kilograms. Stack them and you'd have a wall taller than a house. In Turkey, that number doubles. They eat more bread than almost anyone on earth. Eggs are even bigger, about 18,000 over your life, 225 a year. Scrambled, fried, boiled, baked into cakes, hidden in pasta. You wouldn't need thousands of chickens, just 30 chickens in total across a lifetime to produce that many. Then there are the foods you eat every day without thinking, like rice, 4,000 kilograms. In Bangladesh, it's 13,600 kilos. Pasta. We eat about 600 kilograms. Unless you're Italian, then it's closer to 1,800. Potatoes, another 4,000 kilograms. Baked, mashed, fried, chipped. Between rice, pasta, and potatoes, you're looking at almost 9 tons of carbs. And none of that gets cooked without fat. About 20 kilos of cooking oil a year. That's nearly 2 tons over your life. Add 3 kilos of butter a year, another 240 kilograms. Salt is in all of it. Every meal, every recipe, every processed food. About 8 to 10 grams a day, which adds up to 250 kilograms. Enough to fill a bathtub. In China, it's double that. 500 kilograms in a lifetime. Speaking of healthy things, let's look at fruits and vegetables. We eat about 128 kilos of vegetables per year. Over a lifetime, that's 10,000 kilograms. Sounds like a lot, until you realize what's in that pile. Most of it is potatoes, tomatoes, onions, corn, and canned beans. Fruit is another 6,000 kilograms, 6 tons. To grow that much, you just need one tree. It's also the one most people wish they'd made bigger. But if fruits are not sweet enough for you, we can talk about sugar, which is next. In 1700, the average person ate about 2 kilograms of sugar per year. Today, it's 20 times that, about 45 kilos of added sugar per year. Over 80 years, that's 3,500 kilograms of sugar. Then there's chocolate, about 4 to 5 kilos a year, 350 kilograms over a lifetime. But Switzerland eats the most per person, about 10 kilos a year, nearly 800 kilograms in a lifetime, and they don't grow a single cocoa bean. That mountain of white stuff isn't just chocolate and candy. Sugar is in your ketchup, your bread, your breakfast cereal, your healthy granola bar. 80% of packaged foods in a supermarket contain added sugar. It's everywhere. So what does it all look like when you put every category together? Let's add it up. But not everyone's pile is the same size. Some are noticeably bigger than others. The biggest pile belongs to Belgium, about 70,000 kilograms per person. Now the other end, the Central African Republic. Their lifetime pile is closer to 20 tons, a quarter of Belgium's. Sadly, a lot of the food gets thrown away. About 35% of all food produced never gets eaten. The average person wastes 79 kilos a year. Out of your 40-ton pile, roughly 6 tons ended up in a bin. Food is not free. On average, we spend about $250,000. But Switzerland, the most expensive country for food, it's over $500,000. In India, you could feed yourself for a lifetime on $30,000. Oh, and mixed into all of it, a couple of kilograms of insects, mostly hidden in flour, spices, and chocolate. A couple kilograms of dirt and dust, and some tasty microplastics. But we're not done. There's one more pile we haven't counted. That's your pile. But someone else in your house has been eating this whole time. Your dog. Your cat. A dog eats about 1,200 kilograms. Mostly dried food, treats, whatever they stole off the trash, and, allegedly, your homework from time to time. Did you know, most dogs won't stop eating even if they are totally full. Cats eat less but live longer, about 130 to 180 grams a day over 15 years, which adds up to roughly 800 kilograms. Every meal feels small. A sandwich, a bowl of cereal, a coffee on the way to work. But do that 90,000 times and you get this. You are what you eat. All 100 tons of it.